Hello, my name is Brandi DeVore and I am a senior getting a double degree in microbiology and animal science. Today I'll be talking to you about anthelmintic resistant parasites in horses. Anthelmintic drugs are used to treat two of the most common parasites in horses. These parasites are Parascaris equorium and Cyanthostomins. There are three types of anthelmintic drugs used to treat these parasites: benzidimidazoles, tetrahydropyrimidine pyrantel, and macrosidic lactones. The, the parasites are developing resistance to these anthelmintic drugs. First, I will talk to you about the parasites. Parascaris equorium is an ascarid, which is a roundworm. They are common in young horses. They infect the small intestine and cause reduced weight gain and reduced food intake. The larval stage of this parasite can infect the lungs and cause coughing and nasal discharge. Cyanthostomins are small strangules. They are found in almost all grazing horses worldwide. They infect the large intestine of the horse. Symptoms include weight loss, diarrhea, colic, and a rough hair coat. The anthelmintic drugs are used to treat them. These drugs include benzidimidazoles, tetrahydropyrimidine pyrantel, and macrosilic lactones. All of these drugs are used to treat parasites in horses. They can be given daily, monthly, or bi-monthly, and some horse owners rotate these drugs while other horse owners um, give the same one all the time. Resistance is developing in both of the main parasites seen in horses. Parascaris equorium is resistant to tetrahydropyrimidine pyrantel and macrosilic lactones. Cyanthostomins are resistant to macrosilic lactones, and as these parasites develop resistance, fewer and fewer of the drugs we have available can be used to treat them. How this resistance develops: the parasites were continuously exposed to the anthelmintic drugs through the daily, monthly, or bi-monthly warming programs, and only the ones that developed resistance could survive. And so the parasites with resistance were then able to reproduce, creating more parasites with the resistance, because the ones without resistance were killed off and were no longer able to provide offspring. How to stop this resistance? You can increase the concentrations of anthelmintic drugs, but this could have adverse reactions. You can use rotations of the anthelmintic drugs, which some producers already do, and this could lead to multi-drug resistant parasites, as only the worms that are resistant only the parasites that are resistant to each round of drugs would survive. You could also try only using anthelmintic drugs in horses that show symptoms of parasites. The parasites will already have had some adverse effects by the time you see the symptoms, though, and the symptoms of these parasites can be serious, and so this might not be a very good option. We can also create new drugs, but this takes time and money, and resistance may develop to these new drugs once they are developed, as they have to the anthelmintic drugs we currently have. In conclusion, resistance to anthelmintic drugs is a complicated issue. The parasites anthelmintic drugs treat can cause severe symptoms, and treating on a routine basis to avoid these symptoms leads to resistance. Here is my works cited page.